Welcome back to Blast Guys Reviews. This is Saturday Action Figure Discussion episode 16. This is where we spend a little bit of time over a day off on Saturday, taking a rewind back what we found in a previous week. We talk about what has happened throughout the community and whatever affects me, so I kind of share it with you. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this series. If you are, let me know, hit that thumbs up. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, obviously. All that good stuff. And let's go ahead and get started. Before we get started with the pickups, I'll leave you a little bit of a sneak peek here of what we start to look at here in front of you. So I usually cover ollies. Ollies has been dry for me. There's like 5 ollies near my house within about 20-mile radius, I guess. It's been dry. I haven't really found anything. I've been looking for the Tracksuit Mafia figures, which I haven't seen even one of those yet. They have a bunch of stuff. It's just nothing I'm interested in. I've seen before. It's been a while. I'm still looking for some of those Star Wars Black Series Mandalorian Death Watch Trooper figures. I've never seen any of those. So it's kind of what I was looking for, and maybe a couple Marvel Legends figures I've seen people find in Ollie's that can help me complete a Build-A-Figure. So it's been an interesting week. We now have our new president, Donald Trump, this previous week. So we're not going to get into politics. It's just something that's, there. We all know how hard it is. This does kind of affect us. So if I get into this for just a few minutes, inflation is tough. Prices are high. So hopefully, regardless who you vote for, what your standing is, we all need prices to come down for food and essentials, so we can actually have extra money to spend on what we love, which is our collectibles, our action figures, etc. So what we're going to say about that. A lot of people getting laid off. A couple of my friends got laid off from their employers. While I worked, there was like 56 layoffs, and so I just want to take a second and say my heart goes out for you guys, and hope you guys come out on top, stronger, with better jobs, and I know you guys will get through it. Best wishes to you guys. We're going to miss you. So if you're watching this video, guys, I just want to thank you guys for working together, having a good time, and enjoying our hobby. So let's go ahead and get into our pickups. So I've been having you look at this Spawn image while we do the introduction of the video. Like I said, I stopped at Walmart and I was looking for, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle NECA Tatsu figure forever now. And it hasn't been in any of the stores. There's none on Walmart.com. They're on eBay for double or triple the price, which, we're not going to get into this scalper thing. I mean, it's been beat to death for a while now, but Lord behold, I was, quite surprised when I seen this and his friend. I'm going to show you here in a second, because I had this pre-ordered on Big Bad Toy Store, which they still are, pre-order sold out, because I canceled mine since I have them. This is something that is very cool. I have always been wanting to find a kind of like a Spawn that fits my personality, my collection. Spawn's been out for a long time. I do not have one Spawn figure, and this one here is just incredible. And his other friend, I'll show you. So I grabbed these immediately. There was 2 of this one, the Spawn Tactical, and 1 of the other one, which I'm going to show you here. These look absolutely amazing, and I hope the scale kind of fits into what, at least, around the bigger Joes, like Nemesis Enforcer, Road Pig. These are supposed to be like a 7-inch scale figure, but, I'm going to do a review for these, and you'll see some comparisons in that review, so don't forget to check that out after you watch this video. So let's go ahead and take a look at this amazing Spawn Tactical action figure. Alright, this actually looks amazing. Here's the packaging. It's a hard clamshell. I absolutely love how this looks. It came out beautiful. If you're a card collector, this is going to be really nice on your shelf. That Spawn logo is pretty sick. Pretty nice. These are recommended for like ages 14 and above. You do get some nice accessories in this. Very cool. There's the back of it. 22 points of articulation. Spawn. This is a Call of Duty version apparently. But it fits me perfectly for my overall collection. Very, very nice. And here we're coming in hot for his little friend, which is him, basically. Just trying to kind of surprise you guys. Here's a look at the carded version of this Spawn. Comes with some amazing weapons, a grenade launcher, some assault rifles, soft goods cape. I think it might have some like bendy wire in it. We're gonna find out when we do our review. He looks amazing. I think the cape's a little smaller than I would have hoped on, but for me, for being all these years with no Spawn, this is a perfect first time Spawn. That's very nice. And here's the back of it. Pretty decent. I like the artwork on the back. Like I said, I'm going to do reviews for these hopefully today. So don't forget to take a look for those sometime here Saturday. So like most collectors, when you're at Walmart, you kind of find something, you always kind of hit that clearance section. And I kind of came across this, which I had to pick up. I was trying to avoid a whole nother collection of turtles. There's so many turtles out there of all kind of iterations and from different genres and companies. I mean, how many sets of turtles do you need? So I do like the Last Ronin series. I think it's cool. It's a darker, more adult kind of way. I must say I'm not a big fan of turtles dying. Spoilers alert if you don't know by now, but I mean, it's just another iteration of the turtles. I think it's really cool and it's different. So that's what's great about it. So in the Walmart clearance section, I found this, and the price of this, I just couldn't leave it behind. I figured I'd give you my home. So let me show you who this is. So normally we start from the front, but today we're going to start from the back because I'm going to reveal the price for Donatello here. I must say I'm not a big fan of that hat, but I'm just glad it comes off. So very cool. So here's the bottom of it. So we start to reveal the price, which just blew my mind. Yeah, if he was like $34.96 on sale for $15, I had to give him a home. And now I'm gonna be bugged inside my head, thinking, well, now I need the other three, which I'm never gonna find because they've been out for a while. I know I can find Raph, but Leo's the newest one, but he's pretty much out of Walmart. That Splinter's pretty cool. I've seen that one other place. I know where one of those are, but like, just don't know if I want to get into a whole nother line of figures. Prices are not cheap anymore, and then who knows what's coming in the future. So, but this is a hell of a deal. Had to grab it. So I did find something else at Walmart, but I want to kind of like hold it to later in this video because I want to try to just show off the action figures first. What else I picked up is kind of like not an action figure, but I kind of share in these videos anyway. It's more of a collector's video, so it's kind of goes into what it's a toy collection, so it is what it is. But so I decided, after my Walmart adventures, and stopped by Target anyways to see what they had. I knew it was kind of hopeless because I had something on my mind that I've been wanting to pick up. So I decided to pull the trigger this week and grab him. So I grabbed totally the 80s Ultimate action figure Alf because the accessories are just so cool. I have the very first release of Alf, and I kind of was upset when they released this again because I had Alf but they had all these amazing accessories in here. So I kind of put off, and then I was at Target. They just had one left, and I was like, fine. I grabbed it, and now I have two of Alf's. I don't know what I'm going to do with them, but I have the amazing accessories to make one complete, Ultimate Alf display on my shelves. I think it looks pretty nice. The packaging is straight up out of the 80s. I like it says, another action figure, gag me. I mean, really? I mean, that's kind of how I feel about this figure because, I didn't want two Alfs, but you're kind of stuck with it now if you wanted those amazing accessories, which I'll show you here in a sec. Here's a bag of packaging showing off some of the images that he comes with. with these accessories, you don't just have to use them for Alf. You can use them for other lines too. So that just makes this worth picking them up because you get these cooler accessories. And the Alf figure is really decent. If you grew up watching Alf as a kid, this is definitely something that throws you back to your childhood. Kind of how it's all opened up here. You see Alf there. He comes with a nice new shirt, a skateboard, which is tight, a game system, some pizza, like a bottle, a can of something, a phone, gaming system, a TV, a pizza, a skateboard. This is very nice. So yeah, I invested in it, and hopefully, I'm not totally mad about it, but I decided to grab him. Maybe it was FOMO, I don't know, but pretty cool figure nonetheless. All right, so my next stop was Ross's. Looking for some G.I. Joes. I'm hoping to find some of those. I'm trying to find some for my son. Because I don't want to pay full price. Because he's little, and I'm trying to get him. He's into Joe's, no doubt, but trying to get build his little collection. But I was looking for like a scrap iron, and someone said they found for like $15, and a flint for $6. If I can get those for him, those are well worth the price for his experience. So, but when I was there, I picked up 3 things that caught my attention. The first 2 things here is not really action figures, but it kind of comes with a little action figure, or you can argue a point that's a statue. But this is pretty cool to go with my Guile vehicle. And here it is, it's Chun-Li in the 1993 Mazda RX-7, and this looks pretty amazing. I love the blue. Overall, it looks nice. You get the little die-cast statue / figure of Chun-Li. Looks amazing. Nice artwork on the packaging. I'm probably just going to leave this, in the packaging. Pretty cool. But these are showing up at Ross's right now for $13.99. It's not, the greatest price, but considering the $25 price tag they usually carry, not a bad deal at all. And this looks absolutely amazing. Now, she wasn't alone. I am grabbing the one I wanted because of the character. Guile and Cammy is my favorite Street Fighter characters. So they had Cammy in the 1969 Chevy Corvette Stingray ZL1. Pretty nice looking action figure. This is a sweet vehicle. I was just going to get this one, but then that blue Mazda was just like, it looked amazing. So she was the same price, obviously. So pretty cool. And I'm getting a collection of die-cast Street Fighter cars, which wasn't my plan, but couldn't pass up these. They're just too nice. Now I'll try and show you as kind of what I've had. I've had the Guile for a while, but here's kind of all 3 of them together. In this sense, and you can see that I got this a while back for that price from Target. So now I have my 2 favorite characters and Chun-Li. So the third item I picked up was this. They had this at Ross's. This is the Batman versus Azrael Batman armor. Pretty cool. I'll be honest with you, I'm not a fan of that design. The Azrael looks pretty cool, but really caught my attention was that display base in the bottom. There's a big fire base down there that I wanted. I'm not sure. I may give these figures to my little boy, at least the Batman, and I may keep the Azrael figure depending how cool it is. But I couldn't beat the price. This is almost like an accessory this video this week, because I got it for the fire and it was only like $9.99. There was 2 there, and while I was there, someone else came along and took the other one. But that fire base is pretty cool. Here's kind of the back of it. Not too bad. This is from the Curse of the White Knight, if you didn't know. Never watched the series. It could be cool. It's just, I don't like the aesthetics of the Batman. The swords are kind of big. So, some of the cross sells if you're interested. Alright, so that's kind of it for the action figures. So if you guys are not interested in Matchbox or Hot Wheel pickups, this is probably where you you probably want to decide, stop watching, but I hope you don't and continue to watch. So moving forward, for you guys that do collect Hot Wheels and diecast cars, which I know I showed you the Street Fighter cars, but those are super cool. Walmart has a massive dump bin. When I was there, to go back to the Walmart pickups, I picked up a couple of Matchbox cars, like 3. Show you those, and then we'll get into the really cool Hot Wheels. And when there, they had to have more than 1,000 Hot Wheels. Probably spent a half an hour looking through these things, and even that was just a dump in, and not even spend any time looking through the pig hooks they were filled to with pretty much the same thing. So let's go and take a look at the 3 Matchbox first. Alright, so first up is the Indiana Jones MBX, kind of like a tuk-tuk vehicle, I guess is what they call that. Pretty cool. It's different. Don't know why I was interested in this, so it's probably because it's different, but very nice. So kind of like what I like over from the diecast car perspective, it's kind of over the place, but one thing I kind of like to collect is the fire trucks. This is pretty cool. I picked this up. I think this has been released before. I don't think I have one. It came with like a set or something, but this is pretty cool. And then this kind of matches, like they had one of these. That looks pretty sick. Old school Freightliner, I guess. That's kind of how they go together. They look decent together. Pretty cool. Alright, next up I picked up this Range Rover Classic. It has the Castrol Tampos. This wasn't a mainline price. I think this was like 2 something. There's like a series of 6 of these. They only had this one, which is fine because this is one of the overall Tampos that I like. And here's kind of like the 6 you can get. They didn't have any more of these anywhere, but I would love to get the Big Air, Bel Air. That's one of the castings I do collect because I'm a big 57 Chevy fan, 56 Chevy, kind of those 3 years, 55, 56, 57, kind of like one of my favorite classic cars. So I guess I'll work backwards. We'll do the trucks first. I do collect this casting. I have different colors of these, but this is orange, and this is amazing. I had to grab this because it's orange, and it's one of my favorite castings. So this Mercedes-Benz Unimog is pretty decent. And then they had one of these Chevy Silverados. That looks sick. In blue. It's kind of like a lowrider. Decent. Not sure why it appealed to me, but I like the chrome. Looks cool. Alright, so next up I do have like this weird collection of vans. And I thought this was dope. It was black and has a racing flag on it. This is a Dodge van. Clear roof, kind of like translucent, like light blue. The chrome inside, pretty decent. Overall, I like that. Then they had this very weird shaped one, which is different. This is a Volkswagen custom van. Done like a gold, brown, very unique, casting. I think this is new for 2024. Pretty nice. Alright, next up, I got this very cool looking chrome Aston Martin. It's pretty nice. It's kind of like a Zamac in a way. The white tires. Looks cool. They had a bunch of these. And then I grabbed a Dodge Viper, which is amazing. In that kind of silver color with the racing stripes. I do collect the racing cars. Pretty cool. I'd love to do a video one day of my race car collection, but time is usually the problem. And I picked up this McLaren. It's pretty cool. It's red, silver. Not too bad. I do like the headlights on that. That looks good. And then they really had this unique piece I haven't seen before, the Honda S800 Racing yellow vehicle. Pretty decent. I like the casting where it doesn't have like the connection of the frame of the vehicle. It just has like the window there. Number 25 on the side. Looks pretty cool in yellow. And another casting kind of pick up no matter what they what color scheme or tampos they put them on, is this Liberty Walk Nissan. This is pretty cool. This is in gray. I have several of these in different tampos and colors, so I think this is decent. So I love the front end of these things. And then I grabbed this really cool Toyota Supra. It's like a green, hunter green metal flake with the gold rims. That's pretty sick. I like the headlights on those. Pretty nice looking car. Alright, so you ever be out there and you find something that's weird and you kind of latch onto some weird collection. So one of the things I do collect in the Hot Wheels series is the tuned out vehicles. And I don't know why, but these are just so cool to me. The Fast and the Furious Toyota Supra here, tuned out. Looks very cool. And then they had the new 70 Dodge Charger in silver, tuned out version. The motor sticking out of the hood, that's pretty sick, right? The black trim around the back. If I can get this to go in here together, these look pretty cool. Add them to my tuned out collection. That's amazing. Now, I do love American Muscle as one of my biggest things. I do think the cars today are, general cars that you can afford. I just call them average cars. Have no style, no flavor. So American Muscle cars really bring, some detail and make you want to look. Especially when I look at this 69 Mercury Cougar Eliminator. This is pretty sick. I love those rims. My favorite Hot Wheels style rims. They could give it like that muscle car look. Pretty cool. Now, you think that was cool? You guys gotta check this out. I found this. They had two of these, so I grabbed one for me and one for my boy. Yeah, this is amazing. 77 Pontiac Firebird. And it's in black, baby. Look at that. That's just straight up sick right there. This is like a buck. The tampers on this. I love the bird on the hood. The trim around the sides look amazing. Yeah, this is definitely going to be one of my favorites. For sure. So if the black Pontiac was amazing. And then deep in the pile of Hot Wheels, I did find this amazing Ford Mustang Dark Horse. And the color on this is just sick. When they say Dark Horse, it gives you that dark feeling. Maybe the light is going to make this a little brighter, and it really is. But this is pretty sick. That's amazing casting. Look at the back of that thing. Very, very cool. Alright, since Saturday, I'm a supercar fan, so let's finish this video off with some of my pickup supercars. This is the Shelby Cobra Daytona Coupe. I love the color, and I love the Golf tampos. It's one of the things I pick up. They're usually done like that baby blue, but this is different. It's like the dark blue. It looks pretty sick. Got the Golf on the hood there. Number 3. Pretty nice. Like the orange and blue, goes together very well. And then we have this. This is one I usually pick up too. This is the Jesko, the 2020 Koenigsegg Jesko. It's pretty cool. Done in orange with the black tampos. Again, orange is awesome. This is a great casting. I love the spoiler design. Pretty cool. And then of course you gotta have your Bugatti in black. Now the packaging kind of shows black and red, but that looks like more orange to me. You can see the difference in the picture versus the color. It says this faded, I don't know. But pretty cool with the red trim around the wheels. So these two cars I'm going to show you next are pretty much I buy every flavor of because I love the casting. And this is the 17 Ford GT. This one's done in white with the red stripes. I have several of these. I can't wait to get them all together, make a video, and just showing off the different tampos and colors. And then the second one is the 2016 Ford GT race car. This one's in green, number 17 with the black pinstripes. Pretty sick. I like these a lot. And this looks sick. I had to have this one. I love the rims on this. This is what Gordon Murray Automotive T50s. This is just sick. This would add very nicely to my supercar collection, or exotics. New for 2024, so that hopefully we get some different flavors and colors and tempos, and I could see this being released a couple more times. And look at the back of that thing. Pretty sick, right? And the very last one, there's no secret, my favorite car, which I'll never own one, but we have the Lamborghini Huracan, done in red. 6 on the side, spoiler, features there on the hood. There's headlights, very cool. Alright, so yeah, the Hot Wheels are kind of like a bonus for this video. I usually try to keep this video under 20 minutes, you know, but I didn't expect to pick those up. There's different case assortments there. I guess I just got a bunch and then dumped them in, and it kind of like, you know, gave me a boost in my collection. Hot Wheels are crazy because they get, you know, add up quickly. It's kind of ironic too, because I was afraid I wasn't gonna be able to do this episode because I didn't find anything all week until like Friday, and then I went hunting after work and scored what I just showed you. So it worked out. I was able to do another episode for you guys. Hope you guys liked it. If you do, again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I do appreciate your support. Thanks so much for watching the videos. Hope you guys find everything you're looking for. You know, happy collecting, and we'll see you in our next review.